Stephanie Vane, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Oh my god! Hi, I'm Stephanie. Yes, I'm filming this immediately after having filmed my Friday reads because I already had the book with me. I'm already ready. I might as well just film the video. Do you guys know what video that is? Ugh. It's going to be my fifth review. My fifth wave, The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. No spoiler review. Although I don't know if that's considered a spoiler. Anyway. So, today's video is going to be on my thoughts on The Fifth Wave. Now, I had started reading this a while ago, but for some reason I put it down and I didn't pick it up until very recently. I have to say I really enjoyed the book. It was very fast-paced. I liked the storyline and how it went. However, there were, just in the very beginning when you're first reading the different point of views, I was really confused about that. I was like, who the hell is who? I didn't have trouble as soon as I you read a little bit more. I was like, oh, okay, that's easy. I got it. I know who's who now. But at first it was confusing. There were parts that were predictable. I was able to be like, oh, okay, I know that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I definitely knew that one thing was going to happen. Not that I'm complaining about it, but I knew that was going to happen. And it's so funny because as I was reading this book, there was, there was another book that came to mind, and I mentioned this in, my Friday Reads video, so if you came from that one, hello. But, it's a book by a female author. And there was 3 things that stood out to me. And I'm going to say those 3 things now, so I don't know if this is considered a spoiler or not. Excuse me. So I'm going to put mute here. When that mute, the wording goes away, it means you can unmute it because I don't know if you would, I think that is kind of a spoiler. So when the wording is gone, you can unmute or whatever. The host. There are 3 things. I think it was only 3. There was 3 things about this book that reminded me of the host. First off, the aliens having to get into people's bodies because they don't have physical forms themselves. Yes, the aliens and the host are called souls and that's just what they do. But the silencers here, or, the actual aliens in it, they don't have physical forms. They put themselves in the bodies of the humans since the humans are babies. Yes, that's done differently because the souls just can go into any body at any time. Second thing, they're trying to get rid of all the humans. And there's Vosh, who's a psychotic person who is trying to kill all the humans because they want to take over the planet. And then there's Seeker, who I forgot her Seeker name, from the host, who's a crazy bitch and wants to get them all because she's she's not as nice as all the other souls. You know what I mean? So those 2 things. And then, you have a love interest between an alien and a non-alien. It's so funny? Those 2 love interests, Ian and Wanda, and freaking Evan and Cassie. Ian tried to kill Wanderer at first, when he found out that it wasn't just Melanie in that body and that Wanda was in there. He tried to kill her too, and then they end up hooking up. They end up becoming a thing. And then Evan tries to kill Cassie. I mean, his is a little different because he's been trying to kill her for a while. That's what he's meant to do. But still, he tries to kill Cassie, and then they have a thing. I was like, whoa, there's some host feels in here. I mean, I could just be wrong, but I mean, I gave you the examples on a freaking platter. I just thought it was cool, but those things made it very predictable for me. Unmute. It was because of those similarities between the host and the Fifth Wave that I was able to predict certain aspects of the book, and I didn't mind it at all because I still really, really enjoyed the book, and I didn't actually expect to be so emotionally moved by this book. I really wasn't. I thought it was just going to be a lot of fun parts to it, and there is a lot of exciting, the action scenes were very vivid, but there were parts to this book that my heart ached inside. I was like, oh my god, there were really beautiful moments. So I really didn't think I was going to like this book as much as I did. I didn't think I was going to hate it at all. So those similarities, other than that though, the book is really well written. It's really fast paced. I like the different point of views. You can tell the differences between the characters because that's something that's really hard to do. When you're doing different point of views, for example, The 100, sometimes all the characters kind of seem the same. because, you know, Cass Morgan, I feel like that needed to be worked on more, but I think Rick Yancey did a very, very good job of, like, you know, making different point of views, and I really enjoyed that part of it. I liked the flashbacks that were throughout the book, how they explained everything that's going on, very easy to follow. I loved Cassie. That's another thing I have to say. Cassie was bomb as fuck. With everything that happened, I felt like her reactions to the world around her and the people around her made perfect sense. The same with Zombie, like everyone. I loved the reactions. It was very realistic. I feel like, yeah, that's, I can understand why you're not trusting or this and that, you know, it was just perfect. But, you know, I'm really excited to see the next one. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars just for predictability and originality in some cases, but that's just my personal opinion. I still really enjoyed this. I can't wait to pick up the second one. So that is literally all I have to say about this book. Although it was also a great book for me to read after Morning Star. Like, at first I was like, oh, I'm scared to pick up a book after Morning Star. You know, like, that was just such a perfect book. I was like, I don't want to get in another book slump. So then I was like, you know, whatever. I'm going to go to the Fifth Wave. Perfect choice on my behalf. Like, it was really good. Knocked it out. Added, and it's all my TBR, so I'm so proud of myself. But anyway, that is all the thoughts I have on the Fifth Wave and my little spoilery thingies. So I hope you muted. If you didn't mute, I'm not my fault. I told you to mute because I do believe those were slightly spoilery, but I let you know, so I'm free. My hands are washed of that. So yeah, I hope you guys, like, what did you guys think of the Fifth Wave? Did you guys feel the same thing, the same way I felt about, you know, the comparisons between the two books, the host and this? Like, I'm not saying it's a copy or anything. I just felt like those little things really did stand out to me, like, almost immediately. And don't, like, spoil in the comments for people who haven't read the book but are going to read the comments, you know. We'll just refer to it as 1, 2, 3. And I think I brought up 4 points, maybe 3. I don't know. You know. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about it. What did you guys see the movie? I haven't seen the movie. I really did want to read the book before I saw the movie. There's a new, I ship 2 characters in this book so hard. And I love them. Like, oh, it was so good. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.